Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
So we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Ooh, yeah.
He likes to show off.
It's that guy. Remember that guy? Woo! Yep. That's all he said he did.
Can you sing?
Sugar da ba da do do do. The biggest gift was the big guy. Thank you for being my friend. That was the whole thing. Guys, welcome back to Gay Talk. This is Matteo
back.
Lang, my co-host.
Emma Willmann, what's going on? Thank you guys for your comments.
Oh,
Really
so many nice
appreciate them.
comments.
Yes, very
I'm
nice.
Shocked anyone listens. Shocked. And shocked that they weren't like, how discombobulated.
Yes.
You two make no sense. And
Yes.
this is a mess.
Yes.
No, they were nice to. I mean,
Really nice.
We
I really appreciate it.
got into it.
And you guys are in for a big treat today.
Oh, we have a huge
You're in for a treat.
today.
Don't call me huge. Don't call me huge.
She's having issues.
I'm
She's
really
having issues.
You should have
She's
said little
sensitive.
tiny skinny baby
We
sugar plum
have
fairy
a
treat.
body dysmorphic treat for you today.
Little treat.
We have
We have a
someone.
treat. We got
I'm
a
so
tiny little
upset.
treat.
Thank
we have
you,
a tiny
Emma.
little
Thanks,
treat.
guys.
Our friend Carly's here with us today. Yay.
Carly.
What I have isn't contagious. I promise. I just.
I don't.
What
That's
is
fine. You can cough at me all you want. We made out once.
We did. You hated it.
Who
I loved
instigated
it.
that?
We
Me.
both decided.
I
But-
have been.
Wait, you guys didn't use your tongues.
No. But we did
Next
fuck.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. We did it. Oh,
I said absolutely. I'm not going to use my tongue. But Carly, we'll fuck.
We're good.
If you want a real mushy dick
No.
inside of you.
Well, wouldn't be
Listen.
any different from what I've had lately. But I will say, like, I already asked Mateo, like,
have sex
if
with
I'm,
you?
well, not, I
If
don't
you
know
want
how he
kids,
wants to
I'll
do
give
it.
you.
That's what I asked him for his sperm already, and he said
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
even
great
remember
answer.
saying yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if I go another 10 years,
But wouldn't you?
You'll get a
with
talented
this
kid.
luck, that's what I want. I want a kid that's like a singer and a
Yes.
dancer and like
got it.
funny,
Watch somehow the world's straightest
also-
man comes out of me.
fully Italian.
Yeah.
Fully Italian.
I
Yeah,
love
We would have
Italians.
a cute
We'll
little
get a-
baby.
A little wop running around.
So I was talking about how much I love Italian so much that someone wrote in and said, they said,
Oh, they said they have a crush on
do love
Emma, but
Italians.
I'm
I
not.
love Italians.
You love Italian.
Emma and I are the same. We both go for people. We don't go for Gentiles. We basically go for anybody that's not white. But
Right.
Italians seem to be that weird mix of white, but they're like very ethnic.
Yes.
You know?
You're never going to be the biggest personality if you're with an Italian.
Never.
Like Italians are like, they are a presence.
You love Italian.
I love Italians. But I
I
didn't even
just
know,
realized
But I didn't
this.
know you were I didn't put it together because I'm an idiot until
Yeah, I'm fully
You're her-
Italian.
fully
Aquilini-
Italian. But then you said I felt like they were disrespecting me in regards to something. And the way you said it, I was like, "Are you Italian?" And you're like, 100%. So
And
Everybody just
Carly, your
respects
last
me.
Carly, your last name almost means watercolor in Italian because aquarello
God.
is watercolor in
oh, that's
Italian.
beautiful.
Mateo, we're gonna go to Italy and get all the boys.
Oh, please! I would love that.
If you could-
Carly and I are planning on going to an island.
we're going on a
She told me
gaycation.
that,
Do you want to come?
I would love to.
We're just gonna go on an island, sit. I'm gonna get a Speedo, and that's
I'm gonna
it.
get a speedo.
She's gonna
Oh
take
yes.
that sperm.
Oh yes. Okay, so we're
Whether
here
he
today.
knows it
We're
or
on
not.
we're on Gay Talk, and listen, we could just sit here and chit chat all day, but there's a couple pressing issues I think
boy.
we're all agreeing on, and that's the issue of men, and in your case, Emma, women.
Right.
Who wants to start first with the man
sharing
problems?
time.
Yeah, of course, that's what I seek so much approval that I ruin every relationship. So that's my issue.
That's your. Oh, you want to each all say like our first main issue?
Sure.
And first, also, we'll go back in with Carly. I wanted to ask just to preface it. How did you know you were straight?
How did I
Or
know
what
I
I-
was straight?
Yeah.
Well, I
They're
think
straight, they
it's
do.
different. I think it's different. I don't think you know you're straight, or like I think if you're gay, I think you grow up knowing there's something different about
Yes.
you. But I think if you're straight, you're just kind of going.
Shuffle through the system.
You're just shuffling through the system.
Yeah, because
I don't
everything's
think
sort
there's
of
a
built
minute-
up.
right.
But there's been like I think girls are hot. Like there's times, but I'm like I don't know if I could ever. I don't know if I could ever do it.
Right.
I just like.
That's how I feel about guys.
That's how
And that's how you
Yeah.
feel about guys. So it's
Right.
just kind of a thing. It's like I appreciate women. I think women are like sexy and
Appreciate.
beautiful and all that, but I don't think I could ever actually go through with it.
Yeah, go through with it.
Because
Just
I think
that
if I saw
terminology.
a vagina, I would be like,
Whoa.
Same.
And that's what
yeah,
I did.
we would have the same reaction.
Yeah.
When I
Yes.
saw a penis, that's what I did.
You saw a penis?
Tons of penises. I used to get blowjobs galore.
Oh my god!
In high school,
I
you didn't know
forgot that you
Yes,
gave
so many
blowjobs.
blowjobs.
How many blowjobs did you get?
Like so many. Over 100.
Oh my god!
Stop. What's up? I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality.
Listen,
now to-
I'm sure you acted like.
You hated it.
I imagine
I
you
love
like a
sex.
construction worker on the job.
No, it
like
wasn't.
you punched in, punched out, and you
No.
were furious, like a furious blowjob.
Yeah. No,
the worst blowjob ever.
No, this guy Tony said that was the best blowjob of his life in high school.
Well, Tony and I need to have a talk.
I got in.
Tony's never-
I was also probably his only blowjob, but
Yeah.
it was. I would get really like into it because I would think of what I would want a girl to be doing to me if I were a guy. So it's a whole gender mindfuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I didn't want to have sex, but I would get all into it.
You've never had sex with a guy?
I did 2 times, but the same guy. Yeah, but I didn't like it.
I asked her last
I don't
week
like
if
it
she had
either.
had penetration before, and she said yes, and she didn't like it, and she said
From a guy, I have had girlfriends do stuff like that, but now that's no longer part of my sex life. I don't do it. They
Right.
don't do it.
That's
to
not
me.
a thing.
And I
anymore.
dated a
Not
girl at Michael's Arts and Crafts when I worked there and broke up with her in the yarn
Did
section.
you penetrate her?
No, of course not.
Oh.
Her name was Francesca, and we still chit chat today. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
like obvious. She broke up with her boyfriend, a Puerto Rican living in his mom's basement for me. And I thought, well, shame on her because you're either picking a guy in a basement or a clearly
A guy
gay
in the
man.
closet. Yeah.
Right. We're all,
Yeah.
we're both in something. So, that's on her.
Right.
I broke up with her in the yarn
Yeah,
section.
she really deserved it.
Oh, she had it
did.
coming.
Yeah.
She was asking for
I've
it.
dated so many gay guys, and
How does that happen?
it's so weird because I think gay guys want to gay guys that are in the closet want a girl. I don't know.
Also,
I'm fun and
You're the type of personality and look. But one, gay men always go for the
What do
most
you mean with
beautiful
the-
girl.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Because they do. They always do.
Yeah.
They try and get the most beautiful girl because one, it's a great cover, right? Because
Right.
wow, how did you get her?
I would go for really cute guys. Really jockey, cute guys.
Same. That's what I.
Interesting.
That's
Except for
what
the
I
one
wish.
I had sex with, but I would go for real jockey guys.
Interesting.
Well, I think it's because that's what you relate to the most.
And I just
Yeah.
didn't want anyone to think I was gay. But also, gay guys with you, they probably feel comfortable talking to you.
well, yeah, Carly, you're
Right.
You're a
are
nice person.
You lure in the gays.
I love gays.
You
I
do.
love gays.
You lure.
I
Appreciate
really
it.
do.
But it
Huge
makes
fan.
sense. We get along instantly.
Yeah. I know, because it's we like the same things.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, because I was a hairdresser. I was surrounded by gay
Right.
guys all the
Yes.
time that were in the closet.
Yeah.
So, that's when I mostly met the gay guys that I dated.
So
was
some of the-
hairdressing, and they were like, oh, I'm straight.
So
Right,
some of
okay.
the what's the gayest of the gays, and what was the one that would surprise you the most?
Ooh, good question.
They all, looking back on it, I should have known.
They're
How
all,
many
they're
are
all
we
in a
talking?
sundress.
Quite a few.
More than 2?
More than 2. I think 3 or 4.
That's
and-
a lot.
When did they
It's a
come
lot.
out? Did they come out while you were with them?
No.
Okay, afterwards.
None of them came out while I was with them. One of them,
something I have to tell you.
yeah.
What
and
is
it's
it, Tom?
so weird because I had an ex-boyfriend that's straight allegedly, and there was a time where I thought he was gay, and I was like,
You
listen,
probably think everyone's gay
I've
now
given
after
everybody the
that.
talk. I'm like, if you need
Right.
to come out,
Well, she's
come out to
traumatized.
me.
To your boyfriend.
Yeah, because he was watching a lot of gay porn, and
I
I saw it on
mean-
his phone, and I was like, how is this?
Do I know this
But
person?
yeah, you do.
But I watch gay guy porn, and I'm not into gay guys. I watch tons of
Emma,
gay guy porn.
Can I just
Emma,
say,
it's different.
Emma,
I'm just
you,
weird. Am I just weird?
yes, because
I?
no, but
I watch
no,
only
it's-
lesbian
No, but
porn.
Emma, you,
Right.
it's like
A lot of straight girls do that.
Emma last week was saying how if she's gonna have sex with a man, he's got to be small, twinky, shaved ass, butt up, in a sundress with videos of lesbians screaming to her, "You're king."
Yeah.
So I mean, are you weird? You're not weird, but it's it's very specific.
It's very specific.
But
It's not relatable. Yeah. Definitely not relatable.
hey, you guys know what I'm talking about. No. But I like watching gay guy porn. I like watching it because it's more verbal. I like dirty talk stuff. So I like the older one, just fucking the little one.
See, that's a.
But there's
Yeah, I
also
like
something
that.
weird in watching
like
a man
cuckold
get
porn.
submissive. There's something erotic
I love
in
that.
What am I doing? Sex talk?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Who's that old woman who talks about sex? Dr. Ruth.
Oh my God, I met
Dr.
her.
Ruth! You did?
I met Dr. Ruth, and I
Did
was
she love you?
starstruck. No, I don't know if she loves anybody,
Oh.
but
Certainly doesn't love
she
herself.
we had filmed a pilot together. How cool
What?
that would have been.
I would have loved to see that.
I would have loved that.
Good
But
sex,
it was supposed
good
to be
sex.
like a sex talk show, and then I think she got a little scared away.
Really?
Or old.
Not for you scared Dr. Ruth?
I don't think I scared her. It was with the network. She
Right.
was like, there were a lot of things she wouldn't do and talk about, and she was she's very
What? She
by the book.
by the book.
Very,
What?
she'll talk about any topic, but she was there were just so many rules that she was following, like that we needed to follow, and it was just kind of a pain.
Isn't she in her
ass.
early hundreds?
She's 200s, I believe.
Wow.
She's the Blair Witch.
She's ancient. Yeah.
She is literally the Blair.
Ghost.
They just have like her broom like floating for her.
I forgot she existed.
Oh, I'll never forget. Yeah.
I'll never
I mean,
forget her.
I love how she made her career on being an old woman, being like, anal's totally fine.
Yeah.
But then on this show, she's saying, no, there's rules and standards.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm making her. She has an act. This is not who she is, but I'd like
Matteo
to imagine.
also
Well, you
does
made
a-
her an actual witch.
And he also does Liza Minnelli. Like
Liza
perfect.
Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli.
How dare you? Liza's gonna come in later. Just FYI.
I fucking love when you do Liza.
Yeah, Liza.
Oh, can we get Liza Minnelli in here? I
I've
think I
never-
hear the cabaret music.
I want to hear when you had sex with the gay guys. Did you know when you were having like? Did you notice
Fully.
a difference?
Oh, you
knew
know what?
when you were having sex with
Liza
them?
knows all about this because she married David Guest, and her father, Vincent Minnelli's gay, and her
Liza.
grandfather, Judy Garland's father's gay as well.
Really?
Oh yes. Oh, here's she. 1 second,
Liza.
I want her to talk to Carly about the gay guy sex.
darling. Listen, I'm happy to be here, and I'm
back.
excited to meet Carly, and I'm a big. Oh, who's singing that song? Listen, Carly. You look marvelous. Okay, you remind me of Bob Fosse. And I remember there was a backup dancer. Kate, my mother, no, forget it. And they said, you're a real jazzer. And I said, I don't know if I'm a real jazzer,
I think he
but
does this in his head.
I
too.
know some of the best. Now, I married a gay man. His name was David Guest, and he's now dead. But listen, my wedding was amazing. Michael Jackson came, and Elizabeth Taylor, and it was beautiful. But he was gay, and he was real gay. I mean,
It's okay.
Well, the sex was embarrassing, darling. Because
Did you
I've
ever
had
have good
7
sex
knee
with the guys?
replacements. I've had
Well, I know you have.
studio.
Don't get defensive.
Studio 54, darling, I was licking off coke off everyone's asshole. I mean, it was marvelous. It was fabulous. It was great. But I've had 7 hip replacements and brain encephalitis. So my sex now looks like I'm on dialysis.
It's hard. It's not easy out there.
I think that's all the time I have, darling. I'm on tour, Liza with a Z. So thank you so much for having me, and you can catch me on QVC selling shit. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Liza. Well, that's so great. She is so,
She's so good.
readily
She's so
available.
fun.
I think real Liza Minnelli is like 6 toes in the grave.
I
Oh, yeah.
love
Yeah.
when you do Liza.
It's amazing.
I'm crying.
Uncanny. It's so good.
I'm crying.
She told a story once because her father was famously gay, Vincent Minnelli.
Yeah,
talking
I
about dating
didn't
gay
know
men.
that.
Oh yes, and of course Judy Garland married him, and he.
Did you know that?
I knew he was gay. Yeah.
Yes, very gay. And so she told this story once about her father, and it was like she might as well have said he was being fisted in an alley because she was like, when I was little and I was upset, and my father would say, Liza, what do you want to be today? And I said, I want to be a Spanish dancer. And so he'd make me a dress all day and ruffles and gorgeous and have me dance for. And that's why I wasn't gay. It's like, I think he was ducking and covering in bushes. I
Oh,
mean, this.
fully.
Oh, please. He had AIDS before it was even a thing.
He invented it.
He invented it.
He brought the AIDS over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
From.
how would these guys tell you that they were gay? Like, when would they come out to you afterwards? And didn't you
They
run
never
into one
told
of them?
me. They never. I've run into one of them.
Wasn't he like with his boyfriend or something?
He was with. Okay, so that guy. He was actually. If we're talking about, I should have known because he was like a fashion guy, but he was like a cool fashion guy,
Right.
Like Kanye West? Ms. West?
like Ms. West. Yeah, like. He made really cool jewelry with like eyeballs and like weird.
Nice.
He was like a weirdo, and I loved
Right.
it. Like I had red hair, he had like blue hair. Like we were like
Yeah,
the
match.
cutest.
You guys were like little troll dolls.
Yeah, we were
Right.
like little matching troll dolls.
Yeah, you
It
must
was
see
so
that across
cute.
the room.
People would be like, "You guys look like comic book characters. You're so fucking cute." But that one was like a little bit of a shock because he was like very masculine.
I want to start over. He
was
had
a little
blue hair,
ghetto.
and now it's a shock.
But it was a shock afterward. I
Blue
thought
hair,
he was
blue
just
dresses.
artsy. I like artists.
Right.
You sound like my mother
I know.
when she was denying my being gay. He's just artsy. That's all. He's just Italian. Sure, ma. I love Streisand.
But sometimes
Did your
it gets
mom deny
sometimes
it?
it's tricky.
yeah, for a while.
Really?
Oh, of course.
And his brother's gay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
See, I always thought, anybody that I know that's gay and Italian, the mom never
Why is that?
like pushes them away in any type of way.
Oh no, my mother and I talk every day still.
Yeah. Because
That's
I was
Italian.
like, that's an Italian thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying to Emma. Like, it was never weird to me. Like in my family, like it was never. That's why I can never believe when people don't accept gay people.
Yeah.
And I never knew that there were people in the world that were like, this is wrong.
Oh yes.
Until I
Oh,
got
yes.
older, and I was like, "That's kind of fucked up." Because I had
Yeah.
a gay cousin that's been with the same girl for 20 years.
Do all Italians have gays in the family?
my
Because I'm
my
gay. My
dad's
brother.
cousin was a drag queen, like right off the boat from Sicily in
Aren't
Brooklyn.
most Italians so Catholic though? So isn't that a
But
conflict?
it's family,
Right. So
It's
it's
a
goes
family
family, then the religion.
Yeah, it's
Family
thing.
first.
Yeah,
Family first.
Which I love that.
first. Yeah,
I love
that's why
that.
you
I
we
love
know you love
Italians.
it. We know
Well,
you love
I mean,
it.
that's why
Love 'em.
Italians are murdering so much. I mean, you know what I mean?
True.
It's
Yeah.
like they're Catholic, but it's like it's family business
Right.
first.
Exactly.
I'm just
It's-
throwing our people
it's
under the bus.
It's the garbage company that I own first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lawn mowing
Sanitation.
business.
Sanitation.
Sure.
So he was a drag queen off the boat,
My dad's cousin, yeah.
and they were okay.
And my
with
name is
that?
Miss
They
Meet the
were
Ball.
cool. Yeah, they would like poke fun at him, but they all went to like his drag shows. My dad went to his drag shows. My parents are like, I think Italians are. It's just like a liberal, and they moved to New York.
Right.
You know,
I want
they
to
were
meet
in
your
Brooklyn.
parents.
Carly's
I would
mom's
love
a
for you to
muffin.
meet- My mom is
She's
such
I
so
love your
cute.
mom on Snapchat.
My mom.
Your mom's on
fucking
Snapchat?
Loves Mateo.
Your mom's on Snapchat.
No, I take Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
She's always
My mom loves Mateo. She's like, every time I see her, she's like, so what's going on with Mateo? I'm like, you've never met him. She's like, I just really tell him I think he should be a singer. Why doesn't he
Aw.
sing all the time? I'm like, he does sing all the time, actually.
Oh, all the time.
Unsolicited. He's always singing.
People say I get off stage and people are like, "Why don't you be a singer?" I'm like, "Did you not like the rest of the joke?"
What is that supposed to?
Yeah.
That's what I told her.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's different than comedy.
Well, that's the thing. When I used to sing, the reaction from audiences are so different than comedy. Because
Of
comedy,
course.
it's like anybody feels like that's the illusion of comedy is people watch it and think I can talk, I can do that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But no one's gonna watch Streisand. I'm not putting myself up against Streisand, but no one watches
You can.
Streisand thinking, "Oh, I could do that." Everyone sits back
Right.
and thinks, "Yeah, I can't."
I
Yeah, it
could
actually
never
So that's
makes
the
you feel
difference in
bad.
singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel that way when I watch someone who's like a legend do stand up. I'm like, I want to die right now.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but I watched 3 hours of Bill Burr the other day, and I thought, yeah, but he's been doing it for 30 years.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. It's
When I
true.
see
oh my God,
Chris
he's
Rock-
I'm
amazing.
4 years in.
He's amazing. He's my favorite.
I love
Bill
Chris.
Burr.
I was going through a Chris Rock kick, but the one with that, I was like, even though I'm like, okay, he's been doing it so long, but he's just so brilliant. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't even the beginning of like putting all that everything
and he
together.
talks about things that are so simple that you look at it and you're like, oh my God, how did I never think
Yeah.
of that? It's something that happens to me every fucking
Do you know who
day.
else is
Yeah.
like that? And then we'll get back on these gay boyfriends.
Yeah, 10
is
sex.
Nick Mullen is like that.
Really, I gotta watch him.
I don't
He
know
is
him.
to
Don't
me
know
the
either.
funniest person on the face of the planet. He has a podcast called Come Town.
Is he a New
Oh,
York
he's a
comedian?
legend.
He's a New Yorker. Yeah, he's so you just got. Everyone listening, look up Come Town. It's not for the faint of heart, but whatever. Okay, so this guy with blue hair, then he came out.
Yeah.
Blue hair, he didn't come out. We just stopped. Like, we ended up breaking up.
And
then
would
the
he
next
initiate
person-
sex?
Yeah, how was the sex?
Yeah, we made out and it was fun. We never had sex. We never
There we
had
go.
like,
There
yeah.
you go.
Because I never had sex with most of my boyfriends. I have a straight person I know that was with a gay guy for a long time, and she said that he would initiate sex with her. So
Yeah,
when he
we
came
would
out,
like
she was
make
shocked.
out and like do stuff, but we never like had sex.
Did he ever get hard?
Yeah, he got hard. He got hard. He was fine.
He never like
But
dry humped.
The next person he dated was trans.
Oh, so he
Like
was
a
like
beautiful
I'm moving
like,
on up.
male
Yeah.
to female,
male to female.
Male to
like
female.
a famous trans.
real
Yeah.
functional vagina.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I never
Right.
saw it.
Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono still has a vagina.
It was Chaz.
He got Chaz pregnant.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Imagine.
yeah. Remember Chaz?
Yeah.
Poor Chaz. Chaz got like the short end of the stick. He
think
came out saying, you know, like he was trans and all this other stuff, and everyone was
Right.
like, yeah. And then the second Caitlyn Jenner came out, it was like, you know,
See, I
more
thought
low-key.
Chaz had a baby.
not
Chaz had-
himself. Chaz had a baby with someone else, I believe.
Right.
I'm also talking out
But I
of
thought
my ass.
I thought that Chaz was pregnant.
No.
Really?
He just looks it.
He's overweight.
He's big.
He's a big boy.
He
I
is
thought
big.
I remembered him being pregnant and like
There
seeing
was-
a picture of it.
There was the pregnant man. Did you see that? There was
Maybe
a
that's
trans
what I'm thinking
man
of.
who
that
looked
was-
like Katie Lane,
Yeah.
who we discussed last week, who we
Right.
don't know.
Would
who's
you ever date a
famous
trans
lesbian.
guy? Because I think I would date a. I would date a. Wait, my dyslexia confused. I would date a male to female
Male
with
to
the.
female. With a vagina.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's tougher one if it's female to male. I know some of the they can pass like 100%.
Of
Male to
course.
female to male almost always can pass.
Female to
Female to male.
Female to male can pass. I think it's
Sometimes not,
harder.
though.
I think it's harder male to female.
You just
think
could
so?
like bone structure
Because
after
the way you're
testosterone.
built, yeah.
Right.
Your hand, like it's, you definitely can tell sometimes.
Yeah, with
Some
hands,
of
and
them
that's
are
a big thing
hot.
with. Oh yeah,
Of course, they're smoking.
There's
hot.
a
hot.
female to male. I'm sure we're wildly offending the trans community, but whatever. There's a female to male right now that's famous who's like, he is so hot. Like he is like,
Is it named Ashley something?
I
Leif
forget
Ashley?
his name, but he's like dark and olive skin.
Yes, I know,
and-
that's Leif Ashley.
Oh, so
I would, if I could
handsome.
just jump to that, I would transition. If I could just jump to the finished product of like smoking guy.
So you would transition?
If I could jump to that, I wouldn't want to go through that whole between period.
Well, that's just 3 years. If you get into testosterone,
but you'd
go
have
to the
I'd
gym.
have to work out all the time.
You don't want to work out all the
I don't wanna
time.
work
Not
out.
particularly now.
Some of us do,
But only you.
and it's all very little results.
Because otherwise, I would just be like me, but hairy, and that doesn't sound good. You know what I mean?
Well,
Already
right.
hairy.
That's the
If you-
illusion. But testosterone helps you build muscle quicker.
True. It's like, yeah.
I'm so forgetful. I'd forget about. You know what I mean? Like,
Emma's so cute.
I would like mess
Emma
it
gets
up.
mad when I say she's cute because she doesn't
Or
actually-
Emma like accidentally keeps putting in more estrogen.
Oh, I'd fuck it up. I would fuck it up. I'd turn into like a donkey or something. Like I'd find some code way to turn into not a human. And be like, oh wow.
Come in here, you're like a centaur.
Yeah, just and be like, how much
Like-
testosterone did you take?
Ah, I don't fucking
Don't worry
know.
about it.
Yeah.
overdose.
Where? You're like, that's a horse running away. I'm not good at impressions. All right.
You're great at
Yes, you are.
impressions.
You're amazing. At
So my issue is I need to. This is the.
Because
yes.
Mateo's single and Carly's single.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I wish we could be together.
It
He
would be,
won't do
honestly
it.
would solve
I'm
so many
trying.
problems. It
I'm
would solve.
trying to
You guys
get
would be
him.
gorgeous.
gorgeous,
Gorgeous.
right?
Well, you would be the.
We would
No,
be the
you're
perfect-
like really.
No, you could-
gorgeous.
Mateo.
You're gorgeous,
you
too.
are gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I talk about how gorgeous you are to
Yes.
fucking everybody.
Yes.
I'm on the road with Emma all
Yep.
the time. I'm like, if Mateo would just please be my boyfriend, because you're gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So nice of you.
Your
Thank
ass,
you. I do have a big butt.
the best ass I've ever seen.
Yeah.
My Instagram's gotten very thirsty as of late.
I
it's
like
a
it, though.
thirst trap.
You do have a
Central.
cute
There was
butt
one
and
where you
great
had like a
arms.
shirt on, and I was like, "Who is this?
Yeah.
Like, who's this person?"
Did you
Your
see
tits.
Nicole Byer and I at the pool?
You looked incredible.
Well, thank you. But here's my problem is like I keep like I think my issue with men is like certain men that I like. Like there's this one guy I went out with 2 years ago and it didn't work out. We would spoon and then he wouldn't move past the spooning. And one time
You
he
would have
said to
sex,
me,
right?
Waste of time.
"No." What he said to me is like he goes, "I'm not sexually into you." So I left because it was a
Despicable.
huge insult.
That's
and then
such an
huge.
insult.
like a month ago, he hit me up and he was like, "I miss you. Let's get dinner. Let's hang out." So I thought just as like a friend, I was like, whatever, I'm interested and bored.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll go. And I went and then he was like really nice and we got dinner and all this stuff. And then we went back to his place and we spooned again. But then he like,
What's with the
we had
spoon?
sex.
Oh, good.
Then he initiated it, everything else, and was like super nice and blah, blah. And it was great sex. And then like hasn't spoken to me since.
Have you hit him up?
But
Yeah, but it, like the conversations would be like high five, done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna like. I feel like I'm begging, and then
Yeah.
like, what am I begging for? I have zero self-respect. That's
I'm
what
like,
it is.
I think you have a lot of self-respect. That's how I am too. Like, I'm not going to chase you. Like,
But I feel
if
like I
you're not
am
hitting me
chasing
up-
him.
You're not, but the reason you're interested in him
He
is
doesn't
because
like-
he's not
Interested
he's
in
not
me.
obsessed with you. If he was obsessed with you, you would be like,
Not
get
interested.
the
Here.
fuck
Yeah.
away from me.
This
Yeah.
loser.
Because that's exactly how
Because
I am.
relationships make me feel
Yeah.
suffocated and
Oh, I
lonely at the
hate them.
exact same time.
I hate them. I hate feeling like codependent.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
I hate that feeling where you're like, oh, I need this person to make me happy. It's
Or
like,
if I
no.
If they need me to do something, I get very resentful. Like if they're
Right.
just, I don't mind. I'll do so much stuff. But if they're like, "Where are you going to be? When are we going to do this? When are we going to do that? When are we going to do that?" I can't take it.
if it's nonstop, like
I have intimacy issues for sure.
I'm gonna end up like Temple Grandin, the animal autistic husbandry expert. Do you know who she is? She sleeps in a squeeze box.
I don't even know what a squeeze box
She's
is.
autistic
No idea
and doesn't
what
want
that
people
is.
touching her.
Who
but
is
she,
this?
You could find a guy like that if you really
Temple Grandin.
If
She,
Mateo
buckled down.
Yeah, if he wanted to be in a relationship,
you've never seen Temple Grandin. My name's Temple Grandin. Can I take a tour of your slaughterhouse? She's got like she's real. She looks like if you didn't know anybody, you'd think she's like a weird lesbianic lady, but she's autistic.
Oh wait,
and-
Mateo does a lesbian impression,
hi.
but it's not what you would think. It's not a stereotypical.
My name is Alexis, and my wife and I make our own water.
It's not like
I'm really interested
lot-
in just growing the leaves of pumpkins. Not the pumpkins themselves, just the leaves.
Carly gets a lot of lesbians will come out to her shows, which
I
is
get
great.
hit on by a lot of lesbians.
Do you?
If I was a
How do they hit
lesbian,
on you?
I would clean up.
But I feel like you would clean with guys. They should clean up. They're maybe just intimidated.
Carly, you
No.
know you're hot.
No, it's not. It's I don't know what it is with
I think guys are
I
maybe
was talking about
intimidated.
this today to someone. I was on the phone. I'm like, the shit that I've gone through since I've been single, like the things
How
that have
long have you
happened
been
to me.
single?
I've been
5
single,
months?
a
6
year.
months? Really? A
right.
year?
A year in November. So I've been single. All this like crap that I've gone through, I'm like, it's like the universe testing me so that when I meet someone, like I'm gonna appreciate
Can
them.
I
Like,
go-
that's what I keep telling myself because I can't.
Can we do like
win?
Can I go take a picture with you and I'll be almost completely naked
Yes.
and then you just write date him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Date.
That's
So
how I'm
would
gonna
this be
find
an
my
ad
boyfriend.
for you?
Yeah, and then I want you to come on mine and I want to sing with you and then I'm gonna say date her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the problem is I only have
But
gay men.
can Carly sing?
Have you? I can't sing.
So we want to do a good thing so she looks good.
Okay.
So her not being able to sing.
But
might
she
not be
already
the best.
looks good. What'd you get? What did you say?
Have you ever gotten a guy for? Because I've posted you on my Instagram a few times. Have guys ever hit you up besides that one guy I tried to set you up with and you said no?
Oh, well, I'm talking to I probably shouldn't say this.
What?
I'm chit-chatting with a guy who came out famously and
Ooh.
he played a he played a sport.
Who? Who?
But it's just like a chit chat. I don't want to say his name.
He played a sport. You know who it is? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Tom Brady.
Please date him.
Janelle, what's his wife's name?
Giselle.
Giselle.
Yeah.
Janelle. That's
Oh
my
my
friend.
god, Mateo.
I know.
Gorgeous.
How
I
did
know.
this start?
Gorgeous.
I messaged him.
Good
Bless
for you.
you. Bless
Would you
But
message
it's
a guy?
actually just chit chatting. It's not like anything more than just like nice conversation. But like
what kind
But he
of?
did say I have a nice butt.
I mean, he's
He's
not
flirting.
wrong. He is not wrong.
Well, this could be.
You need to get him.
I'm all about the
pregnant.
DMs.
You need to get him pregnant.
All right.
Wait, so one thing Carly also can do lots of. So when you get the date, you can do the research. So she can be like
Yeah, I
a
do the
master
research.
investigator. Do you do
I'm
that?
a master investigator.
I don't do any investigations. What kind of investigations are you doing?
I'm doing way more than I need to do.
So you
Especially
are
because I
Italian.
never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being extra because I'm like,
You get some
do you know
hot
how many
guys.
do you know how many guys I've gone out with, and I like if I don't investigate them, I'll look them up and be like, oh, here's his mug shot.
Right.
Well,
you know what I'm
when you sent me
saying?
the picture of the few guys who are famous who like were chit chatting with you, I almost threw my phone out the window.
I mean,
That's the cool thing about Carly is like she's chit chatting with these people.
huge.
I saw her at the VMAs. She was in like the private Kim Kardashian section, and me and Sashir and Michelle Buteau were in the "You're on MTV, fine, but get over there" section.
Right.
I mean, it was great. I saw every meltdown. You know, we'll talk about the VMAs in a second.
Yeah.
You
And-
saw people having meltdowns live at it?
First of all, Nicki Minaj, her butt makes her look like she has to see medical,
Yeah, it's too
medical
much.
attention now.
It's too much.
Someone give her Benadryl.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
too much.
she looks.
It looks like an infection.
It looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
beyond. It looks like a doctor would
She's
say.
so hot though.
Okay,
I'm into her.
She's
I
cute.
can't stand.
She's got a lot of edge.
I thought Kim looked great, and from the side, I couldn't tell who Naomi Campbell was. It looked like a 12-year-old girl.
Oh,
and
my
then when the
God.
lights came on, she was this
Yeah.
amazingly
Oh my God,
beautiful
she's
woman.
gorgeous.
But from the side, she looks like a 12-year-old girl. And then there that one girl who came on. She was from Pitch Perfect 2. And she was like talking,
Oh.
and she's first of all white as the driven snow, and she was talking like Eminem. I mean, she was like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" So like,
Yeah,
and I was
that
like,
was
"Wait,
weird.
what?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I saw you in Pitch Perfect. You were
Right.
white."
Right.
Yeah.
So that was uncomfortable. Kim Kardashian, I think, was being rained on the whole night, or what was her hair?
Yeah.
And Britney was so bad.
Oh my god.
Do you like Britney? Because I love Britney.
she
you
could
like?
barely turn a corner.
Brittany.
Brittany,
what happened to Britney?
Charlemagne said
'Cause
it
I
the
like
best.
her a lot.
What did he
Charlemagne
say?
said it the best. Let Brittany go. Stop trying to make Brittany happen.
Yeah.
He's like, we're not trying to push Ashanti on you guys. You know that Ashanti. I know
And
you love Ashanti.
is. Well, I like Britney.
She talked about Ashanti last week.
She fucking loves Ashanti.
I love her, but she does. She should.
She's
not,
a pile.
She's not even
she's-
trying.
Has the
though.
heat of a week-old shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so tepid and
I like
so
Britney
boring.
way
It was
more than
almost
Ashanti.
offensive that they put Brittany on right after.
Who they put her on after?
After
right
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Who the fuck? Pavarotti wouldn't go after Beyonce. I mean, it's like...
I was blacking out on purpose during Britney's performance. I was like, hand me the drinks because, oh my God.
I was so... You were drinking as much as you could, right? And then we just literally...
But we had no food.
We had a roasted chicken, Skittles. I mean, we were stuffing our faces like we were at a fucking Knicks game.
I tried to go up to your section.
I know. We just saw each other from across the way. I
Were
called
they giving
Carly.
you drinks?
We got free drinks, yeah. But like they weren't coming down and giving. They had like people during commercial breaks in her section, like all these gays marching with all this champagne. Like, here you are, more of you. I mean, and Blair Saki was next to one of those teen moms in the Wonder Woman costume. She was wasted yelling at Blair. She was like, you gotta get your career straight. And Blair's like, didn't you just get laid and knocked up for your career?
Yeah. And she has like a blow up doll that looks like her. Like, it's a lot. She's a lot.
I mean, and the blow up doll has more self-esteem. At least you can blow self-esteem into that doll. Kanye was cuckoo bananas. I laughed so loud he looked in our direction.
Do you think Kanye's gay?
I think she's a wonderful artist. It was such a weird show.
Such a weird thing.
And I didn't even go to the after party.
I didn't either. My feet hurt. I never really go to after party.
You looked good. You were in it looked like negligee. Like you looked like you were in a nightgown. A hot nightgown.
I was like in pain.
I had Jiminy Glick glasses.
You looked super
cute.
Great.
I was with Sashir, and trust me, on that red carpet, everyone was looking at Sashir. But I was happy to be involved.
Absolutely.
It was so much fun, yeah.
And all the drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race were behind me, so I could run and chit chat with Alyssa and Ginger. Yeah.
Would you ever be attracted to any of the drag queens?
They're I'm trying to think of because they're all just like kind of nerdy gay guys is what a drag queen is. You know what I mean? There's a couple of cute ones. I used to think Bianca Del Rio was she's still really, really cute as a guy. But I remember like when I first saw her, I was like, wow, that rough voice is like kind of hot as a guy. But now I know Bianca, so when you become friends.
Yeah, becoming friends
different. But what a weird, that VMA was such a weird show. I took us off topic. I'm so sorry for everyone listening. It was the
best one. It was the best VMAs I've ever been to.
Was that the thing?
That was the only one I've ever been to.
Was this the one where you had the outfit, the nude
gold
color? Yeah. That was
the one that my mom told me I was fat right before I left the house. And I was like, don't fucking talk to me again. And I didn't talk to her for 3 weeks.
Thanks, Mom.
She was like, I don't know. It's just not it's not your dress.
I actually dressed up like a lesbian.
Yeah.
You looked great.
I did. I was like, hi, I'm here to sit at the VMAs. Where's the free chicken? I was like, and I'm lifting that voice from my friend Pat Powers. What?
Did you bring Tupperware for the free chicken?
I don't want to waste any food. Right. So I brought Tupperware.
It's free range.
And I hope that's okay that my 18 cats can come with. If that's fine, they can sit there. And I'm offended by everything happening. That's misogynistic. Ma'am, this is just a whiskey on the rocks. Again, misogynist. I don't like it.
You're the best lesbian ever.
Thank you.
He is.
So you think your main thing with guys is that
I don't like penis.
That's your main thing.
That's
with
what
guys.
A lesbian is.
What do you think your main roadblock with the relationship is? I know mine's intimacy issues.
I have everything. I
got
everything.
Well, I got one thing. I want to ask you guys both what you think of this. Okay.
No.
Oh, she's preparing.
I just wanted to say no.
Preparing.
Okay. So I always thought that I really liked rough sex, like kinky sex, like all that stuff, right? So now I'm with someone that is into that too. But I've been with a lot of people that are, but then my sexual confidence was kind of in the gutter for a year because I was in a non-sexual relationship.
Right.
Who was always not into kinky stuff. So if you're the more aggressive one, you cannot be like, no, I want to hit you and all that stuff because then you're an abuser.
Right.
Because before that, it always been girls who are hit me, da-da-da.
Right.
So now I'm with someone that's into all the kinky stuff, but I'm really in love. I adore her. So I don't want to because usually I love calling oh, you stupid whore, you dumb fucking.
You don't want to punch her in the face.
Yes. Yeah. But so how can I
I would pay to watch you have sex.
How could I?
With a bag of popcorn.
Well, because I told you that right after my non-sexual relationship, then I had 2 people that I was hooking up with that was really fun.
Right.
One of them was great. That was right before this one. Awesome. And then I was with someone, the sex worker, who I went from no sex to all of a sudden she wanted me to tie her up with literally.
Cuckoo.
What was the kind of role? It was she had It was like boat rope, and I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to. I hadn't spanked
You're
anyone
like,
in
how
a
do
year.
I make a knot? Like,
I went
that's
in the
a
bathroom,
lot.
was Googling how to make a knot, and she was like, I want you to destroy me. And I was like, 1 second, slut. And then I just ran into the bathroom and was Googling like how to destroy a woman.
Boy Scout
a
101.
box knot.
She
And
should
I
date a
didn't
Boy
know.
Scout.
And I didn't know. And so I was like, all right, you dumb bitch. Like, I'm out of here. I don't want to fuck you right now. And then I left and was like,
Ooh.
oh my God. But
my
it's
God,
because I
that's
didn't know
so
what to
scary.
do.
Yeah, but now you feel like okay. So,
So now I'm with
your
this
issue
person.
is that now you're in
Emma,
love.
And she wants to have sex, but I'm not like delivering because I don't know. I just can't get into it. Plus, the dynamic out of the bedroom is she's a little bit. Well, I love having sex with her, but I feel like more inclined towards lovingness. How can I click? Does this seem weird?
See, no. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But I want to like be able to. I don't know if I'm not. Maybe I should like role play that
I
she's
think
someone
that
she's not.
The problem
You could definitely role.
Because I literally will get sexually excited by being like, this is my wife or something.
The problem is
Yeah.
you've used to compartmentalizing sex and love for so long, and
Yes,
because when you would
compartments,
have one, you
different
didn't have the other,
compartments.
and so
Yes.
now the option for both are on the table, and you don't know how quite
Fuse.
to get not so much confused as like you just don't know how
But
to
I love my
do
sex
both.
life. That's not
So
saying this. This is
what
so
I would
happy.
what I would say is
if she wants more rougher, I want to
slow,
give that
just
too.
baby step it in.
Sometimes I called her. I'll be like, sometimes I'll say horror and stuff, but then I'll be like, I love you, I adore you. Like I ruin it.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
like,
what
you're you worthless whore, and
You
then I'll be
can
like, I
role
love you.
play or see, but to me, I think that relationship sex is better than like random.
Of course,
like,
I
sex.
feel so in love.
Yeah, so you're fine. You don't even
Yeah.
need to change it. Don't change it. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right for right
Yeah,
now.
do you
Right.
want to
Yeah,
do that,
that's
or
all.
just do you think that's what she says she wants? You do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
We're both having a great time.
Then-
now.
then
So
leave
if you're
it.
having fun, then leave it. Don't fix it if it's not broke. If it's not broken.
If you had a guy that was like, if you wanted a guy to talk dirty to you, and then they like broke and were like, I love you, I love
God,
you, would
I
you not
can't.
like it, or would it
Carly,
ruin
you
it?
Oh my God.
It literally looks like you just presented Carly a dog turd. I mean, she's like, the look on her face was
I
like,
dated a guy that would never talk dirty, and like I'm talking like, would it make any noise? Like,
Oh, I can't. I
silent
can't. I
sex?
need.
I
with
need
the
noise. We're
silent
passionate.
My
sex.
non-sexual relationship should that. She'd go. We'd have to have a certain temperature in the room. Should be
What are you,
quiet.
Beyonce?
what
this isn't
what
your
is she,
rider.
veal?
It was it was literally a mind. It was such
She
a mind
pizza
fuck.
dough?
That-
I mean, it has to be kept here. The humidity has to be this.
There had to
you
be
got
a
that.
certain noise
Is
machine
she a
on.
cacti?
she
I mean,
feel?
It was
like,
awful.
What's wrong with her?
It was insane. It was insane.
I remember like I was with this guy. I dated him for a long time, and he was like silent sex, nothing interesting.
No,
and I
like,
would be like, "Come on, nothing."
Right.
No, and I'm
What
like,
are you
"Are you
supposed
even?
to
Do you
do?
even like
What are you supposed to
this?"
do?
Like I felt like I was like
Yes.
making him.
Yes.
And then
it fucks up your sexual.
If I was like, "Oh,
confidence.
talk dirty to me," he would be like, "I just love you." I'm like, "All right, you fucking ruined
We're
it.
Yeah.
done.
You ruined it.
Yeah, I dated my
That's
only
not dirty.
boyfriend.
That's
not
like I
dirty.
hate you."
Right.
I dated one guy for 2 years, and now he's married to someone in his early hundreds. But this guy, it was like so much trouble to like get him to do anything. I mean, the sex was like
You know, it's all about
Blandesville.
enthusiasm. It's all
it was
about
like Greek
enthusiasm.
yogurt with zero flavor.
Yeah.
Faye.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
it
have
was
to have
Faye, 0.0% of whatever the fuck they say. I don't even know what that
Why are
means.
there percentages?
Yeah. Is it yogurt? What is it? I'm
I'm
doing
like,
math?
don't bring math into this. It's already hard enough eating.
Literally,
yogurt.
if anyone wants to sell anything, never bring math
Yeah.
into it.
Oh, please.
How dare you?
If it's 0%,
Don't
I
even
can
have
understand that.
nutrition stuff on the back. Just
Yeah.
say bad, good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything. And if it says bad, I'll still go.
Yeah.
I mean,
fully.
math.
Yeah,
Grow
come
up.
on, don't do that.
So
How did
dumb.
you realize that you like dirty talking stuff? Like, are you into dirty talk?
Yeah, I'm actually not as. I need someone to sexually, figuratively, and literally open me up. I need to find
Right.
someone to like really push me to. I'm like ready to evolve to the next state of sex, but I have so many commitment issues that I
That was beautiful,
can't
actually.
cross
Same.
that line.
Same. I'm the same way. I think it also depends on if it's organic or not. Like if you you can tell
Yeah.
when a guy's like reenacting a porn, like
Yeah.
when he's saying things that
Saying-
he heard in a porn,
yes,
or like
yes,
it's
yes,
like
yes.
no. If you really feel it, then you feel it. But if you don't, you don't. It's fine. But I just don't want it to be silent because then
No,
it's like
silence super weird.
because then if like my stomach makes a noise,
Yeah.
like I'm like "Ugh,"
Right.
It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Do vaginas ever make noise if they get air caught into
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
Because
they
sometimes
do.
when you're doing anal, like there'll be like an air bubble, and
Yeah, that
so there'll
happens.
just be like a
Oh, so that's a fart. That's a fart.
that sound, and you're
Yeah.
trying to like cough over, like it's nothing. You know,
But it makes you fart more. Yeah.
You're like, what is that? Nothing. You know, it's just that's
happens
when
with
you're
all
like,
fu-
I need a white noise machine when I'm fucking. That's
that-
why I want people to make noise.
like
so it's like they're
raindrops or
not
something.
listening to it.
That's what I feel. I'm like, no. Like, there has to be something
Raindrops.
to it. Like raindrops.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Can you
like-
play the sound of a thunderstorm?
Yeah.
Danny?
thunderstorm is
Thank
great.
you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would be fabulous because it's like, what was that, thunder or is that an air bubble?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
anal gets interesting.
Are you open to anal
Anal
stuff?
stuff? Nope.
I have been.
Nope.
Well,
I've
and
never
rightfully so.
had anal on purpose.
Really?
I'm gonna say.
On purpose.
Same.
I've never invited it. Okay, but it's
If someone dared do
There we
anal,
go.
There we go.
Hey,
This is-
baby. Hey.
Be liars.
you're teasing her.
Shock.
Okay, so this is all right, Carly. Let's reenact. I'll be as straight as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Oh God.
hey, baby.
Is that a murder? If I heard that voice, I'd drop dead where
Especially with the rain falling, that is
Yeah.
horrific.
Oh, all right.
That doesn't even. That
Oh
was.
my
like,
God,
So,
Mateo.
I lie. What?
You're really talented at that.
my,
You're so good
my
at
low
this.
voice.
Yeah.
I was a bass when I sang opera. I know it's not in the bit we're doing right now,
I'm
but
shocked.
I'm a because
this is
you're
how
used to
I
me
am.
singing so high.
Right.
You're used to me like
Yeah, breaking things.
yeah, where I'm like
yeah.
Wow.
This is how when I do role playing though. That's like what I do. I'll start and then I break and then I go back.
The murderer.
Yeah, and then
I'm really scared.
okay, let's reenact
I'm
that then.
really
You're
scared.
sleeping and then listen to
Hey,
I'm scared. And then it's like sex, and it's just all you hear is.
sorry. Whoops, sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one farting.
No, I'm me. It's
Oh,
me.
you're farting?
It's not you. It's me.
he's nervous.
I'm nervous.
He's never broken into someone's house and raped them.
Oh, it's really thundering out there. Anyways, as I
You're
was.
all wet.
See, I was outside.
Get an umbrella, you weirdo.
Oh, sorry. But
He's the nicest mugger ever.
You
so,
are,
yeah.
yeah, he's very
So nice.
apologetic.
Of course, yeah.
That's some serial
Yeah.
killer shit too.
And it's is the window open? What is that?
How'd you get in?
Where are we? Are we in Malaysia?
We're in a tent.
Are we in the Philippines?
We're in a tent.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
That was
So
good.
you want to
camping.
you want to get it on?
Yeah, fully.
Okay.
Fully.
All right.
If you would stop farting. That was perfect.
That was thunder.
camouflage.
That was thunder. It's just the thunder. It's not what you think.
I would just love
Can you imagine that?
if you hear
That was such a
like
switch.
fart, and then you both apologize and you
Right.
both farted at the same time. That's like a dream.
That's how you
goal.
got to get married.
Yeah,
then
that's
you gotta
when you
get
got.
married.
It's like we're officially like that was a marriage proposal.
Guys, we just did some great improv.
that was amazing.
And by
I
great,
was
I'm
bad
sure
at it.
UCB would be
You-
like, that was
you-
pretty horrible.
That
Whatever.
was. I mean, you were great. I was like,
I've
yeah,
never done
fully.
improv. I don't know how. So
I've
that's,
never
that's
done
all I'm
improv.
going to get.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Have you ever been dirty talking and run out of stuff to say? Because sometimes
Oh
it'll be dirty
my
How
talking.
can you
God.
run out of stuff to
Yeah.
say?
Because I'll like
say
I've said the
slut over
same
and over.
things. Because if it's not like going back and forth a bunch, then all of a sudden I'm like, I called you a whore like 5 times. I'm like, you're a whore.
Slut, whore,
yeah, and then I'm
Yeah.
like,
French whore.
when I'm out of I'm out of
Yeah,
practice.
but that's why I'm saying you gotta get. It has to be organic. It can't
Organic.
be like forced dirty
Right.
talk. Like
Right.
there's just certain things that just you can tell. You
Right.
can always tell if somebody's like just not being genuine.
How long does it take before you realize you have sexual chemistry with someone?
I think
I could tell.
instantly.
I could
I,
tell.
for me,
Instantly.
sometimes it can be instant, but then it can grow. Like I'll
Because
be
you're too busy
surprised.
tying
I
them
went
up.
on a date. Yeah.
I haven't tied someone up in a while.
I went on a date the other night and I knew, and he was fine. Like he was really hot and he was cool, and I'm pretty sure he just got out of jail. I mean, fully just got out of jail, but you know that's kind of my thing.
Right?
But apparently it is my thing.
Danny,
but
can
we
you-
went out and I knew right away. I was like, this isn't. It was
But
just
what
like
if-
our pheromones didn't match. He was cool. He was really like talkative and really polite, and
Right.
we went out on a nice date. But I was like, nah. But then we tried to make out and it got weird.
It
Danny,
was,
can
what
you play
happened?
like war sounds real quick? Like the sounds of war?
It got weird, like no chemistry.
No. Can I tell you what happened?
Please.
So we go out on this date, right? And he's like, I gotta walk my dog.
Real quick, this is Emma having sex.
No, recently it's like so loving.
Civil War?
Am I racist?
No, it's just a really old school sounding war.
Line up, men.
They're all loading their guns. You
this
can
will be
hear-
the last day of your lives.
My,
My Liza Minnelli, the Colonel?
You whore.
You're
even
a
now,
whore.
when I haven't been watching porn, but I watch porn of like a husband and a wife, like. No, that's not true. I watch cuckold.
Isn't
porn
this
the
what
other day.
happens when you have sex?
Not.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Okay, sorry. Thanks, Danny. I'm sorry, Carly. Go on. I didn't mean to.
So we went out and good date. And then he was like, I gotta walk my dog. Of course, like conveniently, we go out to dinner like a block away from his fucking apartment.
And how far into the date were you like, I'm not attracted to him?
I was attracted to
Okay.
him, but there was something like I can read people's energy. Like, you know how I am.
Right.
Like, I'm like all about that. I
Right.
could tell. I could just tell something was off.
You couldn't.
So-
it couldn't even be a chance that maybe he was like being guarded. And
Well,
then it would
that's what I did.
change.
I gave him the benefit of the
Yeah, because
doubt.
sometimes they just need a minute to.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
he's like, I gotta walk my dog. I'm like, all right. So we're walking to his apartment, and he goes, "Just so you know,
I gotta walk my dog." That's such a line.
Yeah,
such
but
a
you know
line.
how many times I fall for that line because I'm like, I
And
want
it's
to see
just
your
a
dog,
cheap pet.
and I will be in a relationship. It's
Right.
a cat.
It's
You're
a-
like, what?
Yeah, it's a parrot.
Yeah. But I was like, whatever. So we're walking there and we're almost there. And he's like, just so you know, like, it's weird. There's like a lot of girl stuff in my apartment. I'm like, oh God, please be a cross-dresser and don't have a girlfriend, you know?
Right.
So I'm like, why? He's like, well, me and my ex broke up like a month ago, and I'm just waiting for her to find a new place, and I don't want to
So
kick her
she
out.
lives there.
So she fucking lives there. He's like, she doesn't live there. She's kind of like going back and forth like between her friends. She's looking for a place, but like her stuff's there.
Nah.
I'm like, I was like, I don't want to go in. He's like, I'm telling you, like, don't worry about it. I'm like, fuck.
Why would
So-
he time the date
Men
in a
are
way that
so
That's what I'm saying.
stupid.
He
Or
needs to
I live
walk
by
the dog.
myself. Why wouldn't you just
Yeah.
be like, oh, like if you wanted to? I'm like, whatever. I wasn't expecting anything to happen with this guy.
Right.
Like I was kind of just like, yeah, we'll see what
get a
happens.
dog walker?
Yeah. His dog was fine. He didn't even walk it.
Right.
So his dog has no legs. You're
Right.
like, how does this? Your
His
dog
dog is
track?
taxidermied.
It's
It's
dead.
a sit to the front with its paw out.
He
like,
literally didn't walk it.
or feed
Oh my
it.
God. Yeah, his dog-
It's just dead. Oh, look at that. Rover's still sleeping.
But I'm like,
Flies
all right.
on it.
So I ended up, he's like, I'm telling you, whatever. So we go upstairs and like her shit's out. Like her makeup's out. Like
Like,
you
she
don't
got
leave your
ready,
makeup in
yeah.
a place that you don't fucking
That's the
live.
first thing that goes.
That's the first that you carry your makeup around with you. So I'm like, this motherfucker. Meanwhile, he lived in a 6th floor walk up. I'm like, I am not. This was disrespectful. Like, don't waste my time. Don't make me walk up all these stairs.
Yes.
And like,
And
this
don't
is
make
your
that
girlfriend's
dog walk
house.
up all those stairs.
Yeah. Well, he didn't because he didn't walk it. But
It's dead. What area is this in?
in Lower East Side.
Okay.
Which
All
was
right.
also a thing. I was like, yeah, Lower East Side, it's kind of like convenient. It's like
Right.
whatever. But then I was like, it was just like so fucking weird. It was just so
So the
weird.
girl-
And it pissed me off. It didn't piss me off that night because I ended up leaving.
Yeah.
Like,
Did he
was
try
like-
to make a move
He
then?
like we made out and then he was like, I want to watch TV. Like, he's like, let's like hang out. Like I want to get to know you. Like let's watch TV together. I was like, that's not like I just am
Yeah.
not. Something's
Nah.
weird.
We'll just
I'm not
move
fucking
these
watching
pink
TV.
pillows and makeup out of the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
And
exactly
this
what that
freshly
is.
eaten salad.
Yeah.
He was trying. He probably freaked out because it was like his girlfriend's stuff still there, so he was like trying to slow it
And
down.
that's what he
'cause
was
He's
saying.
not over her, so he's like, let's just.
He was like
pump the brakes.
Yeah, he was like, "Can I?"
Not
He's
fair
like,
to
"I
you.
want to hang out before you leave because I was on the road yesterday." He's like, "I want to hang out again before you leave, maybe in like tomorrow or the night after." He's like, "But I'll come up by you." He's like, "Because I know it's like weird." Because I kept being like, "This is fucking weird."
Right.
Like, this is weird. Why would you bring me here? Like,
Yeah.
what was your thought
Also,
process?
like, get rid of her shit.
Get rid of her shit. It wasn't
Honestly,
even
men
boxes.
Hide
don't
it.
men are really they don't think.
But he, yeah.
Honestly,
But
they
usually,
don't
if
think.
you, but maybe this shows that he's not like a sleazeball because like a sleazeball, like I would have like hid everything because I'm like good at like
Yeah, but I just think it's like, don't waste my time.
Yes.
He did waste your time.
Like,
Also,
don't
like,
waste
why
my
couldn't you
time.
just go back to your place, walk around and go to a park,
Yeah,
have
to
like
walk
a
the
snack
dog.
somewhere, go get another drink?
he wanted you to come over and see that he was.
Oh,
wanted-
yes.
But
Oh,
I'm
yes.
like, why did you want me to come over and see your girlfriend?
But see, you should have turned around the second he turned that key in that apartment. You should have said, "I'm out."
I was
Right.
like
Then
not
good.
having it, but then
Yeah.
we made out. I was like, I just walked up 6 flights. Like,
Right,
we're
I
gonna
gotta
make
get
out.
something.
Well, no, you're right.
Yeah, fully
You're right.
made out. And
That's
then,
strong because I probably would have been like, "Fine, I'll blow you," but I'm not happy about it. I'm moving on.
an angry blowjob.
Oh yeah, Emma, you know about those.
Yeah. I wasn't that angry when I would give my blowjob.
I imagine
I was
you
kind of sad
Yes, you
sometimes
were.
though.
You were.
a
Maybe a little bit.
sad blowjob.
Afterwards, like in my heart.
I'd rather the angry
I know.
blowjob
Yeah.
than
Well, I
a
wasn't,
sad
like,
blowjob.
I was into it while I was doing it, but then afterwards I was like, oh, I feel empty inside. But I felt that way having sex with
It's
women
because you didn't let him
sometimes, too.
come in your mouth. Zing.
I did that a couple times in high
As
school.
a joke, because
Oh.
he said you felt empty inside. Bad joke. Sorry.
The-
I went for the bad joke. I went for the obvious
That's-
bad joke.
But-
and I'm bad at puns. Well, forget this guy.
But that's like, but it's just so annoying because that's
you meet
like
him on
been
an
my
app?
shit. Mm-hmm.
That's my thing is because I'm doing comedy.
Jailbirds.com. Fucking asshole.
Like, what's that thing where you can like find people?
I
with
met
the
him on
ref records?
Oz.com.
Yeah,
Isn't there
right?
something like that?
There is, and there's women that date guys that are only in jail.
Those
Yeah, people
women
love
should
it.
be thrown into
yeah,
traffic.
I mean, I've done it, but you know what?
I'm in love with him.
Have you dated
oh.
anyone that's gone to? Have you ever had a conjugal visit?
Excuse?
No, I dated someone who was in jail. You,
Carly,
That's
you've
kind of
definitely heard
romantic,
this.
actually.
But he's like, you'll.
Oh yeah.
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 Here's
He's
the
like,
thing.
well, but it was like weird. He was in rehab when we first started talking, and then he like violated his probation and had to go to
Sounds
jail.
like a winner.
But I was like the cool jail girlfriend. Like,
Right.
I sent him a cake and they smushed it.
Motherfucker.
But they gave it to him. It was just like crumbs at that
Right.
point. They had to make sure there wasn't a weapon. in it.
Right.
Yeah, and then he cheated on me in jail. So that was
With who?
his ex-girlfriend.
How'd she get in there?
She well,
This guy's got game.
He's got fucking game.
Was his dick that great?
I don't know. I mean, he was in jail. Like, here's my thing. He had a court date. That was why I sent him the cake.
Very nice of you.
Very nice
Very
of
nice,
me.
yeah.
It's like the nicest fucking thing
I
ever.
can't believe.
And then the next day was his court date, and I was like, I hadn't heard from him like the whole day. I'm like, oh my god, he's definitely like, he can't like call me. And I was like really worried. And then I was on Twitter and I saw like on TMZ had posted a picture of like this person just left court and he was like leaving court with his ex-girlfriend. And I'm like, this bitch went to the court date and I sent a fucking cheesecake.
Was it Teresa Gudici's husband?
No.
Or whatever her name is.
Judice.
What's their last name?
Judice.
Judice.
Gudici.
How do you spell their last name?
Giude.
Wait, let me see. Do we have how can you look up
G-I-U-D.
Teresa? I want to say good gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Because I want to read it the Italian way. Because Gudici, I feel like that's her name. It's Gudici.
It's Judice.
Did you hear back from those people?
I did hear back. He said if I need to push it a half hour, it's fine.
Whatever you need.
What time are we at, Danny?
Giudice.
Oh, see?
It's Judice.
Giudice.
Say it again.
G-I makes a J sound in Italian.
Did you say
Giudice.
15 minutes? Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
Giudice.
So we'll
See, I've never heard it
because we're
said.
doing this is going to be one, then we'll do another one. Yeah.
Oh, we have to end it? Well, this has been Gay Talk. My name is
you, guys.
Matteo.
I'm sorry.
Abruptly
I'm so
ending,
fucking
but we
sorry.
have had
you.
we've had some good times. Emma, anything you want to plug?
Oh God.
Okay, thank you, Emma.
Yes.
And Carly, anything you want to
EmmaComedy.com.
plug?
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
And then
Follow me on
and you'll
Instagram.
see
I need to
stuff. And
meet
follow Matteo on Instagram.
Men. All right, thanks so much, guys. This is
Thank
Gay
you,
Talk. Have a
guys.
good one.